Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. AAA Gamer here, the frame. Best in the business because I'm that damn good. And today we are going to have a look at Resident Evil Village. Let me turn you sideways and check you into the graphics settings hotel on I Am the King Boulevard and NVIDIA and Intel Drive. Show you the most important setting first. PC specs. Just so there's no argument for false advertising. And remember, I upgrade so you don't have to. Definitely an overpriced piece of hardware you're staring at. Bring you through the rest of the hotel room here. So we are playing in a windowed resolution of 4K. 120 hertz because I have a 120 hertz display. Probably know that because that's why it says that there. Variable frame rate, so the frame rate is unlocked. VSync is off. No fidelity super resolution. Rendering mode is normal because interlace sucks. Does give you better performance, but it looks like garbage. And once again, we are at the precious image quality. This is the money ticket. So I have it set to 2, which is as high as it goes, which means you are rendering the game in 2 times the resolution of your window. So this means that I am in 8 frickin' K. Turn this off. Don't know why I had that on. That was an accident. TAA, no TAA plus FXAA because I think it looks like dog crap. No variable rate shading, which also makes the image not look as good. It does give you an increase in performance. Every other setting, ray tracing's on. Highest possible settings. They don't go past high. It only has ambient oscillation on and off. There's no HBOA or SSAO. Got everything else cranked. No film noise, no depth of field. No lens distortion, which I think is also the motion blur. At least I'm hoping it is, because you don't have control of that setting. All right, as always, let's get down to business. Gonna start a brand new game for you. And I'm gonna put it on easy so I don't die. View mode. Wow, I didn't know they made a third person mode. We'll keep it in first person. Last time I played this was not in the game. And as usual, it's time to play the frame.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep.
100%
Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared, and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark, yet regal. "Gifts we gave, but more you took," she snarled. "So more in turn is due." In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror.
Definitely getting some very good 8K performance. Game is optimized very well.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not... Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed. I'll finish dinner.
That definitely looks phenomenal. I can't complain about these graphics at all. I really like the Capcom Regen engine. I really wish
it's okay, Rose.
Other
Your mother doesn't
developers
want to remember it.
would be allowed to use it.
I can't blame her.
It is definitely up there with Unreal 5.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
I'm very impressed that it's getting this many frames. Doing very, very well. I've made 3 or 4 Resident Evil movies today, and I haven't had any crashes. I'm using the Asus OC profile built into the BIOS settings, and I switched it over to that from the Intel Extreme profile, which seemed to be terrible and cause terrible instability. I even switched around my hard drives thinking my drive was broken, and no regrets switching. I'm very impressed. I'd love to play this on an 8K screen. It'd be really nice if you could buy an 8K computer monitor for maybe $500.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
But you can't. You gotta spend the dardastrous amount of cash on an actual TV. And the only way anybody that owns one of those 8K televisions gets anywhere near 8K is if they have a computer or PC like mine or similar to it. But this tier of hardware is the most amount of frames that you're gonna get, at least in a consumer grade package that you can buy walking into a store or ordering online. It appears I've forgotten what I'm supposed to do. Doesn't seem to have any goals, so you probably just walk around till something happens. I remember this having one of the most...
Keep it down.
Just making sure it's locked.
One of the most violent beginnings that I've ever seen in a game.
Once things warm up, we can go for a walk. There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
I will say this game is good, but it's one of my lesser favorites of the franchise. It just definitely is different. That's all I can say.
Your mama and I love this song so much.
It's not phenomenal, but it doesn't suck. That's all I'll say. I'm a big Resident Evil junkie, so love Resident Evil. I do like that it's in first person though. I'm a first person shooting extraordinaire. Definitely my favorite genre of video game.
Gotta do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
Was really hoping they'd put
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
Resident Evil back on the map with that latest endeavor, Raccoon City. Honestly, it really tried to stay true to the lore of the actual games, and it definitely failed, and it ended up being crappier than all of the Resident Evil movies put together, even though it tried to follow the source material. But they had to change the actions of what happened in it, and yeah, it definitely had to wreck everything, just like Hollywood always does with video game transitions.
Almost there, honey.
In the film. I will say Fallout was definitely probably the best live action transferring of a game into a film. Wow, does this ever look phenomenal. Just want to get a nice look-see of the whole plate. I really can't believe it's getting this many frames. This is unreal. Very impressive.
Rose is fine.
I'm going to hand this as the 8K record for the Resident Evil franchise. I'm sure if I busted out part 1, though, it'd probably win for...
Can't keep your mother waiting. She's scary when she's angry.
I'd really wish that they'd remake part 1, even though they did, kind of, but it needs to be remade again.
There you go, sweetheart.
Resident Evil 0.
Don't you worry.
Awesome,
I'll be right
too.
downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
But I think we can all agree that this scene right here looks absolutely frickin' remarkable. It definitely looks really good. Almost even say better than Resident Evil 4's remake, which I do have a 4K video of in native 4K. I'm gonna actually, for the first time ever, do 2 videos and come back at you with a 8K Resident Evil 4 video. See, my Resident Evil 3 video has been doing very well. Thank you everyone out there for watching. You are definitely why I do this, so I guess I should shut up and get down to business here. I'm sure if I ever get let out outside, the frame rate's gonna change. This is just amazing. Can't even believe it. Wow.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any.
Wow, the
You
detail
really
of
have
the
to
cloth
stop
and
worrying.
the dinner.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously, think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Uh-oh. Looks like
Mia,
Ethan
get down.
has the unfortunate luck of marrying a bioweapon. Yeah. Didn't even know it. Oh my god, just pumps are full of lead.
Mia. Oh, God.
Here we go. Now the performance has changed. Yeah.
Chris?
There he is.
What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? Why?
Just the most horrible day ever for the guy.
Go move!
All clear. Rose?
Now, I don't want to knock
What the hell
on
are you doing
wood
with my
here,
daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him
This
away.
is
I said
literally
get your hands off her!
almost a
Ethan,
perfect frame
no.
time. Oh,
Rose.
Get him out of here.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything
definitely
else.
working the 4090. Normally, I
Keep
never
telling
even
you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
go
then
anywhere
what are you
near
worried about?
70 Celsius
Look,
with my aggressive
She's gonna be
fan
fine.
curve,
I just
so
know it. What else
You're
matters?
definitely
We matter,
working the
Ethan.
silicon today.
You matter! You just won't.
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it.
Getting some
I have to
spikes
take
there
this.
too, but feels smooth. I wouldn't lie to you. It's kind of surprising that scene was more demanding than this one. This one looks way better. And that's just the kind of world
Jesus.
that you step into in 8K. No mercy.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You are not authorized to use it.
Fuck. What the hell happened here?
Yeah, that's better. I knew once we got outside things would turn for the worse, especially with foliage in 8K. If you hear the sound of a helicopter, that's my fans on my system just going blatto crazy. I'm just glad it hasn't crashed. If you can run 4 Resident Evil games in 8K and not crash, I think your system's pretty stable. At least you'd like to think so anyways. And like I said, any forest or 4K or 8K, if you will, jungle, any type of environment like that is just absolutely atrocious. The hardware just cripples whatever hardware throws. If you were to bring fire into this scene, I think that'd be all, folks. But despite its lower frames, it's still a very smooth experience. I'd love to pop her onto an 8K screen. I just wonder if it would let you change the resolution scale higher. You could even add DSR to this and possibly go for 16K, but you might have to do an MRE on your computer equipment, frying it to have the believable depths of hell. But you can definitely see the 8K taking all the performance away from the CPU. That every one of these 8K movies I've made has literally used 2% of the CPU. And of course, when the scene has to change or that has to load assets, you get a spike. Those assets are now twice as big as they were in 4K. Now, I do have the 3D sound option turned to off. I should have said that at the beginning, but I thought I'd be nice, hoping that it would help increase the performance of the 8K Assault that we are running here today. And this is the true sequel to Resident Evil 7. And it's definitely a very technologically advanced game, but it's not a very scary game compared to Part 7. It's arguably one of the scariest games I've ever played. See, and as you see, once we're back inside that urban environment, back inside, my frames go out. Looks like a hint of a noose that I should frickin' hang myself before I even get this party started. See, and that's the bigger problem with Resident Evil 4's remake. It's literally all outside in a forest, so. Wow, does that ever look good. Most impressive. So where'd we come from? We come from over here. Did I forget where I came from already? I don't even smoke weed. I don't forget why I walk across rooms. I used to, though. That's for damn sure. Even put Snoop Dogg to shame. Just kidding. Just kidding. Go a little further here just to see where we go, but oh, come on, there's nothing in there. Vintage Resident Evil. Oh. Gotta at least give you awesome people a better ending than this. Very impressive. Like, that all just looks so good. See, and as you see, you go through an asset transition with graphics and you get those spikes, frame goes down. And those are the moments where faster CPU configurations really make a difference.
What did all this?
This is the fastest you can go right now, so looks like we're going back out to that winter paradox here. Still very amazing 8K performance, and honestly, if you don't look at the frame counter, you can honestly imagine that you're in a lot more frames than you are. This part here, you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Where the hell am I?
Look at that. Wow. That's stability. That's frickin' performance. Couldn't imagine how much worse this area would be if the resolution was any higher. Look at that. Wow. 48, 40. Like, this is the stuff that dreams are made out of if they get shattered.
Maybe they're out?
See, every time something happens, it spikes, and that used to be vintage 4K behavior on lower tier gear. And now in 8K, all that behavior starts again. I guess every game you'd play in 8K would kind of be like gambling with the Cybertronic devil. You'll either hold or you'll get a playable experience. I remember where to go here. Now this game is running on the WD Black 850X hard drive for this video, and I do have game mode enabled, which has had some mixed results in the past, but it could have been the terrible Intel baseline extreme profile, because since I made the switch, I haven't crashed once.
What happened?
Well, he doesn't know it yet, but some bioweapon became a witch and then created a whole village for us to live in. Definitely very weird and strange for Resident Evil. Looks like we got our first locked gate. Yeah. Yeah, everything's locked. Yeah, what a surprise. My trusty knife. Like, even though the game's in first person, it still has the Res Evil feel.
Did they just run out of the house?
Yeah, I feel a lot less scared now that I got this knife. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Oh!
Friendly.
Who are you? Who sent you?
Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and... What's going on?
Oh, no. They're coming.
Who is? What the hell was that?
Do you have a gun?
What?
Please tell me you have a gun.
No, why would I?
Take it! Take it!
No. Hey, are you listening? Hey!
I only wish I could have had his shotgun.
What the? Shit! Dead body? Wait, there's more.
Very neat, but it doesn't feel scary for some reason. It should be scary, but it just doesn't feel.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with this place?
I just love hurting Ethan's hand. As you see, it's growing back for some strange reason. And you find that out at the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. There is a very, very good reason why his hand is not chopped off.
Stay back!
Thank heavens.
What the hell?
Well, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. AAA Gamer The Frame. If you like me, share me. And I will be back with more silicon burning environments. Have an awesome day wherever you are. Peace out.